So I just bought a basking area and finally started utilizing this dome for my turtles. I never had it set up, so their shell was really taking a lot of damage because they wasn't able to get out of the water. Now we have it all. Um, they're a little bit more happier. They put their one leg up, which means they're happy, I guess. And I'm gonna just show you what the shell looks like. So I'm gonna keep showing the difference. And I had this UVB light set up. As you can see, the shell is peeling. And this is a female turtle. She's pretty big. She's looking at me, watching me, making sure I'm not doing nothing. As you can see how bad the shell is. I wouldn't say it's like horrible because as you can see that it's actually, you can see the new growth underneath it. So I think she's a lot bit more happier now. I had this set up for them to come out, and I never had the heater, the UVB over top of it. So now I do. I actually thought the UVB light would be, you would feel heat off of it, but it's not a lot. I guess it's just, you just feel you get the rays that you need as a turtle, as a reptile. And it was explained to me that you use the UVB instead of the UVA because UVB is for aquatic animals and UVA is for, I guess, reptiles and stuff like that. The ones that, geckos and things like that. I don't pick up my turtles a lot because the possibility of salmonella, although, you're supposed to wash your hands and everything, but I just don't. I don't think that they have salmonella, but they. I wasn't taking good care of the turtles, so it was a possibility they were growing, salmonella and that type of stuff. Not salmonella. I would say slime on their shells. But as you can see, this shell is really dry, so there's no sludge and everything on it. I have four turtles. The one right here in the middle, you can see it needs more sunlight, more UVB, because the shell is uneven. But I'm sure everything will work out pretty soon, having everything that I need. There's a goldfish in there that's too big for them to eat at this point. I use a filter. I have a 55-gallon tank, and I use the filter, one of the marine land filters, because I think it does a great job at filtering the tank instead of the inside ones where you'll be constantly changing the water a little bit more. As you can see, the water is pretty clear. I do have a heater inside. You need the heat inside of the tank, the water. If you don't know, turtles are one of the type of animals that can't regulate their own heat. So they have to, get out and get the UVB to regulate their heat. UVB and heat, plus heat, they need both. So it warms up their shell. I believe they need like 80 to 90 degree temperature. That's perfect for them, ideal for them. All right, that's it for today. By the way, if you're going to have gravel in the tank, you want to have large rocks so that they won't eat it. I'm pretty sure I don't have any issues with that. I'm pretty good at feeding my turtles, as you can see. This one is really big. I haven't measured it, but it's pretty big. I'm gonna keep an update on the shell on how it's changing, how the new growth. One thing that I noticed is they do waste inside of the nesting area. I mean the basking area. So I'll need to clean that out. All right for today. Thanks for watching.